What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for the Elimination Chamber, which I believe is the last stop on the road to WrestleMania. I don't know if it is true or not. We may end up finding out this Sunday, in which I want to point out that apparently, before we get started, I don't know if you guys have watched Monday Night Raw last month, but apparently NBC has actually bought the WWE Network. I don't know if I mentioned that, but apparently they have bought the WWE Network, and the network is going to be a part of the streaming service Peacock, which that's going to be interesting. I don't know if the rumors are, I don't know if that is actually true or not, but we will find out in the upcoming weeks. Because we'll most likely find out during the Elimination Chamber kickoff show. Anyway, so there are only 5 matches on the card, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the deal is. Honestly, I don't. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 titles on the line and a #1 contenders match. So I don't really know what's going to go down. But let's get started. Let's kick it off with the SmackDown Elimination Chamber matchup. This one will be for the #1 contendership for the Universal Championship. It'll be King Corbin, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan. Kevin Owens and Jey Uso actually did not qualify. They were actually given the spot. And as far as Corbin and Zayn and Cesaro and Daniel Bryan, they had to qualify by being in tag team matches. Corbin and Zayn had defeated, I believe it was Rey Mysterio and his son Dom. And then, of course, Cesaro and Daniel Bryan, I believe, had defeated the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. So it's going to be very interesting because we found out that this Friday on SmackDown, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan are going to take on Corbin, Zayn, and Uso, which is going to be interesting. But not only that, but the winner of that match will challenge Roman Reigns on the same night for the Universal title. Honestly, Honestly, as far as who deserves it more, honestly, I think Kevin Owens might deserve more because obviously he still has some unfinished business with Roman Reigns. But I think Jey Uso and Cesaro are the two are the two dark horses of the match, given the fact that Jey Uso has had a few shots at the title, but Cesaro never, not once in his career, did he ever get a one-on-one title shot in his career. Not one world title shot one-on-one. Never. So I think Cesaro just might win it. Is it possible? It is. Will it happen? Probably not, but you never know. You never know. And then, of course, again, Roman Reigns will defend his title. No one knows against who. Ooh, excuse me. But in case you guys don't know how the Elimination Chamber works, 4 superstars will be locked inside. The 4 Lex and Glass pods that are inside the chamber. Then the other 2 superstars will start the match. Every 5 minutes, another superstar, a pod will open, allowing a superstar to enter the match. This will go on. That process will go on until all 4 pods are empty. And the only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. And the last man standing will, in this sense, will challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal title. But the funny thing is that Roman Reigns was actually scheduled to defend the title inside the chamber, but Roman Reigns was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Why? Daniel Bryan claims that Paul Heyman had Roman Reigns under the Brock contract, which basically is, don't defend your title unless if you feel like it. Do I believe in that theory? Honestly, I can't say. That's kind of a hard one to explain. But with that being said, next up we have the United States Championship. Originally, it was supposed to have been a triple threat, but there's been rumors that Keith Lee has been taken out of the equation, so now it is going to be one-on-one. So it'll be Bobby Lashley defending his title against Riddle. Originally, Keith Lee was supposed to have entered, but again, he was taken out due to injury. And there's been rumors that Keith Lee may end up joining the Hurt Business, which, honestly, that could be interesting. That's actually a very, excuse me. That's actually a very interesting theory, given the fact that Keith Lee was always one with his fans, one with the WWE Universe. I don't know. I really don't think he'll join the Hurt Business, but if he does, he may end up splitting the Hurt Business from the inside out. Now, for this match, originally it was supposed to have been scheduled, but Lacey Evans decided to reveal that she was pregnant, and it turns out that that's actually true. She is indeed pregnant. Yeah, her and her husband are actually expecting another child, which, that's awesome. That is incredible. Shoutouts to Lacey Evans. Congrats to her. But as far as who will challenge Asuka, it'll most likely be Peyton Royce. It'll most likely be Peyton Royce, Lacey Evans' tag partner. But we all know what's gonna happen. Lacey Evans is gonna win. We all know not Lacey Evans. We all know who's gonna win. It's gonna be Asuka. Asuka's gonna win it. She's gonna retain the title because nobody is ready for Asuka. Plain and simple. And then, of course, we have the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. It is all former champions. We have Drew McIntyre, the current champion. Randy Orton, a 14-time champion. Jeff Hardy, a 3-time champion. AJ Styles, a 2-time champion. Kofi Kingston, a former 1-time champion. And Sheamus, a 4-time champion. Which, this is a very intriguing matchup because you have so many different combustible elements in this scenario. Obviously, McIntyre, has deal with Orton. Now he's got his deal with Sheamus. Jeff Hardy's got his deal with has deal with Styles for a little bit. And Kofi Kingston is, Kofi Kingston. Originally, it was supposed to have been The Miz, but because that he had the Money in the Bank briefcase, he was like, you know what? I'm going to back out. I'm not going to... Nope. I want out. So, Miz insisted to Adam Pearce, WWE official, that John Morrison take his place, but John Morrison is had never held the WWE Championship, but Adam Pearce said that it was going to be all former WWE champions. Notice the term, WWE Champion. Has Morrison ever won the WWE Championship? No. Miz tried to spin it and say that he's a former ECW World Champion. Yes, it is a World Championship, but let's be honest. ECW was never a part of the WWE until 2006. Until 2000... No. Sorry, no. Not until 2006. Until 2008, I believe? Not until 2008. So, by the time 2008 came, WWE and ECW had joined... sorry. Let me rephrase that. ECW was a part of the WWE, but as part of a developmental system, and that was when NXT came around. So, will we ever get ECW back in WWE? Probably not. Probably not. We're probably not. Most likely not, unless if they made it. Ooh, excuse me. Unless if they made it, you know, a brand that's strictly like. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Unless if they made the brand like strictly like PG, like TV-14 or something like that. Maybe, but probably not. But this is going to be very interesting because McIntyre has had his problems with all 5 of these men over the years. Obviously one of his most notable with Kingston was, I think, in like 2010ish. Like right around like 2010-ish, 2011, like right around there. Randy Orton was more of a recent one. Sheamus again more of a recent one. They've been friends for for well over 20 years, more than half of Sheamus's life. And then of course Jeff Hardy, you know, beats to the sound of his own drum. And AJ Styles, he's basically the same thing. So one thing that we have to think about and steer clear of is obviously AJ Styles is AJ's associate Omos. Could he be a factor? It is possible. It is possible that he can play a very interesting factor into this match. But you never know. So if I were to pick who would be the sleeper, hands down, it's Kofi, because he's only held the WWE Championship one time, and that was 2 years ago. And it is possible that Kingston he could win it. He could win it, but I gotta go with McIntyre on this one. I think McIntyre is gonna. I think he's gonna retain. If he does retain, that'll be one hell of a feat, because there've only been a few people who have entered the Elimination Chamber and walked out still champion. And just to name a few, John Cena, Edge, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, even Randy Orton has done that as well. And I think also Miz and Morrison have done that as well. The New Day, just to name a few. McIntyre could pull it off. He could pull it off. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below. Question of the day. Let me know in the comments below what your predictions are for the Elimination Chamber, and what your thoughts are on NBC buying the WWE Network. Let me know in the comments below, and that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys want to see more prediction videos like the one you just saw, let me know. Not let me know. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links are down in the description. And if you guys have fan mail that you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, because this year, 2021, I will be doing fan mail. My address will be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.